as you day watch this video now, three things they happen at the same time. We never happened together like this before. Jobs just they vanish. No be small, no be gradually. Artificial intelligence systems just they come at whole job functions overnight. Dem announce over 1 million sackings for America for 2025 alone, now the highest number since the pandemic year of 2020. And the pace just a fast pass as we enter 2026. Oil price just a jump up this week. Crude oil done past $81 for one barrel, now the highest e done reach for almost 2 years, because Wahala done close one water roadway they carry 20% of the world's daily oil supply. When that place close, anything we connect to energy go just cost pass, and everything they connected to energy. Stocks just a fall. The Dow just get its worst week since April. The S&P 500 fall 2% for 5 days. The Nasdaq too follow. Analysts dawn they talk about stagflation, recession, uncertainty now. Wetting all these financial news channels, no day see be this no be Wahala way day wait to happen to you. This na sign way them write about you 3,000 years before any of these markets even start. And I go prove am to you today with Bible, with data, with history, and with accuracy way go make am impossible to say no coincidence. Wet and I want share go challenge how them teach you to see economic Wahala. No skip am. Every evidence they build on top the one before am. Stay with me from beginning to end because the most important thing I go talk for this video, no day for the beginning. Ed wait for you for the middle. Stay with me. Make I ask you something before we continue? When you see the news headlines this week, when you watch the jobs report, when you see the market numbers, when you hear them talk about sacking for your office or your family group chat, wouldn't be the first feeling way pass through your body? Na fear? Na that familiar tight feeling for chest way they tell you it don't happen again? Now the tiredness of people way them done they tell generation after generation, say economic Wahala always hit them first and hardest? I want make you just feel that thing small, because that feeling na true, that feeling na correct, that feeling done day there for centuries, from watching systems promise say things go stable but instead everything just scatter, from watching progress happen and then dem just reverse AM, from watching every economic boom somehow leave your community for back and every economic crash somehow reach your door first. Your worry about this time no be say you weak na memory. Now 400 years of seeing the same pattern way day your body system. But Wetin, I need you to understand before we go further be this. That feeling, that fear, now also the strongest weapon way them they use against you right now. No be by the economy, no be by the market, no be by oil price, but by a story. A story way them write about you without your permission. It don't they planted so deep say it just they activate by itself anytime financial news turn red. The story talk say when things hard, now you be the most vulnerable person for the place. The story talk say economic Wahala they happen to you. The story talk say your work na to just survive wetting other people build and destroy. That story na lie, and today I go break am down small with Bible, with data, until you no fit hear that lie again without knowing say na lie. Wetting we go talk about for this video be this. First, we go look at wetting they happen for the economy right now, the jobs, the oil, the markets. And I go show Una why these three things happening at the same time no be just coincidence. Now something way them talk about for prophecy thousands of years before stock exchange even start. Secondly, we go meet one man for Bible, one man way most people think say dem sabi him story. And I go show Una something about him life way your Sunday school teacher almost certainly never teach Una. This man no just survive economic Wahala. He even rule inside dem give him the highest position for the most powerful country for earth. No be before the Wahala, no be after, but exactly because the Wahala show face. Him name na Joseph, and him life na like a guide for this exact time. Thirdly, I go show Una one principle way day inside Quran. Way Wall Street no go ever teach Una, wait and I day call the refiner's economy, and explain why day work with totally different rules from the Babylon system way day shake everywhere around Una now. Fourthly, we go put the real numbers from this week, right beside specific verses way dem right for Old Hebrew, and watch as dem match with accuracy way coincidence no fit explain. And fifthly, I go leave Una with something way past money advice. I go leave Una with a framework, a way of seeing things way go permanently change how Una day react to every economic news way Una see for the rest of Una life. After this video, Una no go ever read economic news the same way again. Una no go ever wake up with fear when Una see market day fall again. Una no go ever look at Una own history, Una community history as story of weakness again. Because see wet and I go prove to Una today. Dem no build Una to just survive this storm. Dem build Una to rule inside Am.
The keys of destiny are mine. I must escape. I receive.
Make I talk 'em again because I need Una to understand 'em well. Dem no build Una to just survive the storm. Dem build Una to rule inside Am. Difference day, a deep, life-changing difference between person way just want to pass through and person way understand say dem put 'em inside the storm because the storm need Am. One person they run for cover, the other person dem they give keys. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob no day build people just for cover. Dem day build people for assignment. Daniel chapter 2 verse 21 talks say, he day change times and seasons, he day remove kings and raise up kings. Read 'em well. He no talk say he day prevent kings from being removed. He no talk say he day stop seasons from changing. He talk say na him day arrange the change. The Wahala no day outside him control. The Wahala na him tool. And Isaiah chapter 60 verses 1 and 2, we go come back to this part many times today because na one of the verses way people they misinterpret pass for inside Bible. E talk say wake up shine because your light dawn come and the glory of the Lord day rise on top of you. See darkness dawn cover the earth, and heavy darkness day on top of people. But the Lord day rise on top of you, and him glory day show over you. Notice wet in that verse no talk. E no talk say dem go remove the darkness before you shine. E talk say the darkness dawn cover the earth, and for that same time, for that same environment, for that same economic and political darkness, dem command you to wake up, dem command you to shine. No be after the storm dawn pass, but inside the storm. No be when market dawn stable while dem still they fall. No be when jobs dawn come back while dem still they disappear. I go put evidence on top of evidence today. By the time we finish, Una no go need to believe my word for anything. The Bible go talk for itself. The data go talk for itself. History go talk for itself. And the only thing left to decide, na wetin you go do with wetin you don't know now. I need make Una follow me well, because the first part of the evidence, the one we go change everything, start with one question we almost nobody day ask. The question no be say how I go survive with wetin day happen to the economy now. The correct question, the prophetic question, now this one. Wetin God create me to do for exactly this kind of time? Follow me well, because the answer day inside one pit for Canaan 3,700 years ago, and irrelevant to your life today pass anything way you go read for Wall Street Journal. One pattern day for history way nobody day teaches pattern. Dem day teach the individual events. Dem day teach the dates, the names, the market crashes, the policy decisions. But dem no day teach the rhythm way day under all of Am, the rhythm way day repeat steady for many centuries, for many civilizations. So to call Am coincidence go need more brain work past to call him design. The pattern of this one. Any system way don't ever build its prosperity by oppressing another set of people, don't eventually reach the time, way the same way dem day oppress people turn to the thing way go scatter them. No be immediately, no be clean, no be for way, go make headlines and finish sharp before commercial break, but always, without any single exception for human history way dem record. Egypt build their economy on top Israelite people's work. For 400 years, River Nile make Egypt the most powerful civilization for earth. But the same law way talk say, make dem throw every Hebrew pikin boy inside water. He'd change when one Hebrew boy flow comet from that water, grow up inside the palace, and carry 2 million people comet with Egypt's gold. The way dem wan destroy turn to the way dem go deliver. Babylon conquer Jerusalem, burn the temple, and carry God's people go captivity. Nebuchadnezzar believe say, nobody fit touch Am. Then one night, as he day celebrate, say nobody fit defeat Am. One hand show and right for the wall. Daniel chapter 5 verse 25, reach 28. Mene, your days done finish. Tekel dem done weigh you, and see say you no reach. Parson, your kingdom done divide, and dem done give Am to another person. That same night, Babylon fall. Wahoosh. The empire way look like say, ego last forever, just scatter for one evening. Rome build the biggest military structure way the old world done ever see. E stretch from Britain reach Mesopotamia. Dem persecute the early followers of the covenant with serious wickedness. Dem day throw them to lions, burn dem like torchlight, nailed them for cross for road as warning. But inside 3 centuries, the empire way try to finish the covenant come adopt Am as their official religion. Rome no destroy the covenant people. The covenant people last pass Rome. Egypt fall, Babylon scatter, Rome collapse from inside. This no be old history way dem day tell you to make you feel fine. This na the operating system of human civilization. Ide show itself for thousands of years, and right now for 2026, you day watch the latest version of this pattern day happen live. But before I show Una the present, I need to show Una something way happen inside this pattern way most people never learn. Because one particular mind game weapon day, way every system way they fall apart, they use against covenant people for the time just before power go change hand, and dem they use am against you right now today as you day watch this video. Nay so day work. When one system start to shake, when the foundations start to crack, the first thing ego do no be to attack you physically. The first thing ego do na to attack your story. Ego tell one story about you, and the story way e tell na carefully designed to make you believe say na you be the most weak person for the room. When the shakings start, think about wetin dem don tell you, direct and indirect, about black people and economic wahala. Dem day tell Una say black people unemployment always day rise faster. Dem day tell Una say black people money always day quick finish when market crash. Dem day tell Una say black communities always they feel the suffer first, and dem go be the last to enjoy when things better. And all those things, if you check them one by one as data, dem often they correct statistically. Black people unemployment today na 7.5% compared to the national average of 4.4% according to one December 2025 report from Representative Valerie Fuji. The numbers na true, but see the lie inside. The system they use the data way, they inside the correct statistics to show say Una no strong. Wetin the system no day ever tell Una, wetin e no fit tell Una, na say the same history, we put Una for the bottom of their economic ranking, also build inside Una some kind power. Way people way only sabi live for inside the system's comfort zone, no go ever get. I know say some of Una they watch this thing the same week, Una get that email, the one way talk say dem done remove your position, or the one we talk say dem no go renew your contract, or the one we come as gist with one manager way, no fit look Una for I well. I know how that thing they feel for your chest. I know the heavy weight of that kind of uncertainty when the thing you use build your life suddenly just disappear. That pain are real. I know go stand here tell Una say NOB, but I need Una to hold that pain together with something else. Something the system never put inside their economic talks about Una. Una come from people way build whole economies with their bare hands for land way no be their own, under laws way dem make to stop them from gathering anything. Inside a system way say their education, their gathering, their worship, and their family structure not crime. And dem still build. Dem build mutual aid societies, dem build black Wall Streets, dem build churches way turn to banks, schools, community centers, and resistance headquarters all at once. Dem build businesses and teach their children their trades. Dem create music way, come be the foundation of the whole American entertainment industry without collecting one kobo royalty for generations. That one no be trauma statistics, that one nah engineering blueprint. Una no come to this world weak. Una come from a line of people way sabi how to build even when conditions day very bad. The system call them resilience and then use that word to avoid paying wetindem o, but wetindem actually they see without the right words to call it na covenant people way they operate with a different economic sense from the one the system they use. This one no be politics, this one no be motivational talk, this one a documented pattern, and ego soon become important for ways we go make everything I just talk now sound like small talk. Cause see wetin day happen for the end of every empire collapse cycle for Bible and for history. The people way suffer train, the people way learn how to build without the system's permission, to worship without the system's approval, to maintain community without the system's infrastructure. Now those people already sabi how to operate for the kind of conditions where the collapse go create. When the system fall, the people way depend entirely on the system go fall with AM, but the people way no ever they fully inside the system from the beginning, dem already sabi how to live for what and everybody else they call the aftermath. Dem don they live there for 400 years, this one no be just survival, this one the preparation. This one na the pit before the palace, this one na the prison before the throne room, this one na the wilderness before the promised land. And every single one of those patterns, the pit, the prison, the wilderness, get the same author And that author never start any displacement story we no end with appointment. So before I show Una, the man whose life na the clearest blueprint for this exact economic time, I need Una to change your mindset small. Just one. Stop they ask how I go survive wetin they happen. Start they ask wetin all this training they prepare me for. Because the answer to that question they wait for you for one place dem they call Egypt. For inside the worst economic wahala way the old world don't ever see, and the manway day for the middle of everything, the manway get the keys to all the storehouses, the manway nations they come meet with their hands open, na manway dem don't pursue, strip naked, put for prison, and forget. Until the time way the wahala come, way only him know how to handle. Stay with me, because that man's story na your story, and the proof they start now, close your eyes small and follow me. No be Wall Street, no be Washington, no be any big office or market floor or government meeting room. Follow me go one farm for Canaan, 17 years old, the sun dawn high, well, and the grass dawn dry, and the air they smell like animals and open bush. One young man they walk a go meet him brothers, him they wear one coat way show say him different. As favored and all him brothers know wetin that coat mean. E mean say their papa they see something for him way him know they see for them. E mean say him dreams. Those strange bold dreams about bundles of grain bowing down, about stars and moon and sun prostrating themselves, dem they take 'em serious. For a way they make their blood hot with something diem go later call jealousy, but actually something older and darker pass. Him no wetin day about to happen. Him just they walk a go meet him brothers. And then the pit. Genesis chapter 37, verse 24. Dem carry him throw am inside the well empty, no water day inside. Just imagine that picture small, empty, no water. One dry hole for ground and one 17-year-old boy for inside. They look up at the small sky. They hear the sound of him brothers wade on sidon they chop while him they call them, while dem they price him life with one caravan way they pass 20 pieces of silver. Nah, that one dem agree on. 20 pieces of silver and one way journey go Egypt. Now, I want make Una understand something about this time way. Most people way they read this story, they skip completely. This one, no be the worst part of Joseph's story. You go still worse past this one, worse well, him reach Egypt as property. One man way dem they call Potiphar, one officer for Pharaoh's guard by Am. And to hear the first amazing thing happen, amazing because he happened for the wrong place, for the wrong time, with no clear reason. Genesis chapter 39 verse 2, the Lord day with Joseph so him prosper and him live for the house of him Egyptian master. Him live for the house of a man we own him as slave with no legal rights, no family, no name. We anybody around him know, no way we any sensible person fit see to freedom. And the Bible talk say him prosper, no be later, no be after things better, but right there for the worst situation way day, wet and make that one important because prosperity for Potiphar's house no be the final stop, nah the training ground. Joseph no day get reward. Dem day train him. Him day learn how Egyptian government day work from inside. Him day learn how to manage supply chain, house money matters, staff supervision, record keeping, all the things we they make the most powerful empire for earth they run. Him day learn like a junior staff. We must know every single thing because his life depended on how good he was. You know day train a Navy SEAL for swimming pool. You train for the ocean when storm day blow. Joseph no day suffer shame for Potiphar house. Na serious training him day get. For a kind school way nobody for Canaan fit give him access to. And then things come spoil past before. Lied him carry put for him head. Come throw am for prison. Genesis chapter 39 verse 20. Joseph Oga carry, am go put for prison, where dem they lock up the king prisoners. Now him no just be slave, dem lock him up for wet and him no do, with no way to fight for himself, no advocate, no date for release, no hope say anybody go clear him name from anywhere. And the Bible talks something we suppose make us shock. Genesis chapter 39 verse 21, but the Lord day with Am, him show a mercy and make the prison warden like Am. Again, wrong place, wrong time, with no reason at all. The warden come put Joseph in charge of all the other prisoners, which means Joseph they learn something new now, how to manage big wahala, how you go keep things in order, share resources, manage people where they suffer serious stress, make sure things they work when the people inside them don break, no hope and desperate. Him they learn from inside prison. He sound like Sena by chance to you? He sound like Sena by mistake, say, every time to move Joseph from one place to another, way pain am, he just happened to put am for different levels of how Egypt they run? The house, the prison, and soon, very soon, the king's house. This one no be just to survive, na training program. Every pit na something him must pass through first, every prison na practical training, every time nobody know him na time to prepare for a big position, way needed everything him Don pass through to handle him without losing himself. Now make I show una wetin happen when the wahala come. Pharaoh get two dreams way nobody for Egypt fit explain, and him magicians no fit, him wise men no fit, every big expert for the most advanced country for the whole world no fit. And only then, only when the whole system don fail, only when the system don try everything, dem get inside. Now then somebody come remember the Hebrew prisoner way explain dreams correctly 2 years before. Genesis chapter 41 verse 39 and 40. Pharaoh tell Joseph, since God don show you all these things, nobody gets sense and wisdom like you. You go be in charge of my king's house, and all my people go obey your commands. Only for the throne matter, I go be bigger than you. Read that again. The most powerful man for the whole world. Just tell a man way be slave before, way them lock up before, way no be from their country, with no certificate, no connection, nobody to support, from big places. You are in charge. No be small department, no be small division, but the whole country money matter for future. Because wahala they come way need person, way don't get training for ways, way their system no fit teach. Acts chapter 7, verse 9 and 10. The Apostle Stephen, they summarize this story many years later. Talk am clear. Because him brothers they jealous Joseph, dem sell him as slave go Egypt. But God day with him and save him from all him wahala. Him give Joseph wisdom and make Pharaoh king of Egypt like Am. God day with Am for the pit, for the house where him be slave, for the prison, for the king's house, no be only for the end. Make that one enter your head well, all through, because this the way things they happen, way the system no want make you see. The system want make you look at when dem move you, when dem sack you, when dem push you to the side for money matters, when dem no allow you follow the normal way things they work. And see, I'm like say you no reach, say you no good enough, you they lose, say the story no they favor you. But Joseph's story show us a totally different way to understand things, for how God they work with his promise when dem move you, and no means say dem don reduce your level. When dem move you, na to put you for better place, the pit no be the end of the matter. The pit na the beginning of a big position way the king's house for never give without Now, this na wetin I want make una understand as we day go on. Joseph no be the only person for Bible way follow this kind way. No be say na only him be example. And when you start seeing how this pattern just day show up consistently, not once, not twice, but throughout the whole Bible story, the only thing an honest person go conclude be say this, no be coincidence at all. This one na a method, an day work right now for your life, for this economy, for this exact time of displacement and wahala and uncertainty. The evidence I want to show you next go make them impossible to just wave them away, because I go show you a principle way day inside the Bible text so deep ye no just control individual stories like Joseph own, but even how whole economies day behave. A principle way explain exactly why this Babylon system way they shake around you right now, they do exactly what and he suppose do, and why them build you to do what and go happen next. Follow me small. There's a process we silversmiths don they use for thousands of years. No change because you no fit make 'em better. The chemistry no correct, the physics no get two ways. And the result when dem follow the process well, na always the same. You go carry raw silver or weigh dem dig from ground, mixed with rubbish, dull, and you no go even no say a get value. And you go put inside a crucible and apply heat, serious, steady, well-measured heat. And wetin day happen to this, the rubbish, the dirt, the bad things, the elements we no suppose they there, dem go come up to the surface, dem go separate, dem go show face. And the silversmith go day remove them again and again, each time he apply heat, he go day better past the last one. How the silversmith go no, say the silver dawn pure, when he fit see him face inside Malachi chapter 3 verse 2, because he go be like fire way they refine, and verse 3, he go sit down like person way they refine and purify silver. Now I want make we understand them well here, because the original meaning of this part of the Bible, they talk about purifying the priesthood, people way dem trust with something sacred and dem allow bad things enter. And that one the main meaning, but the principle way they inside that picture, the principle of the refiner's fire, they work for every level of God's economy. Because every time you see fire applied to something God values throughout the whole Bible, the fire no they destroy the thing. The fire they show and they refine the thing. They burn away wet and no suppose they there at all. A day bring out wet and suppose remain always. This one no wet and I day call the refiner's economy. And it be the most important economic idea I fit give you today. Here is the principle. The Babylon system, the system way dem build on extraction, on oppressing covenant people, on gathering plenty money by using other people. That system get a fundamental problem for inside its structure. No fit last, no B because of politics, no B because of any government or policy, but because of physics. Because of the same mathematical truth way they control every system way no fit last. You no fit just they carry out more than wetin you put inside forever. At some point the account go finish. At some point the weight of wetin dem don carry go past wetin remain to hold dem. Egypt use Israelite people work for 400 years and dem call 'em economy. It be like countdown. And when the refiner's fire show face, 10 plagues, each one attack different part of wetin Egypt use, build their power, wait and burn away into the whole system of extraction. Wetin remain, way just walk a come out through the gate with gold and silver for their hand, now the covenant people dem be. Now, connect this one to Deuteronomy chapter 8, verses 17 and 18. You fit they tell yourself, now my power and the strength of my hand make me get all this money. But Abig, remember the Lord your God, because na him give you the power to make wealth and confirm his covenant, way he sware to your ancestors. This verse get one kind economic structure way Wall Street never even try to copy, as be today. Talk say the power to make wealth, no be the wealth itself but the capacity to generate the creative engine, the power to build. Now from a covenant source it come. Way means say, no non-covenant system fit stop permanently. Dem fit delay dem fit hinder dem fit make hard pass, but dem no fit quench finish. Because the source of no day inside the system, where they try to hold make that one enter your head, well, you they try to enter a covenant economy through one Babylon portal, and the portal just a misbehave. No be say the economy no day for you, but because you no suppose enter through a system way designed to block you from inside. Now, hear the academic research meet with the scripture for a way I no fit just ignore. Economists way they study the history of black economic development for America, including researchers for places like Duke University and Howard University way don check the long-term data on how black people they build wealth, don find something way normal economic theory they struggle to explain. During times we dem formally block people economically, during Jim Crow, during redlining, during times we black Americans no fit legally use normal financial systems, black communities no just fail to build wealth. Instead, DM build alternative ways to make wealth, mutual aid societies. Rotating credit associations way dem they call susus, community investment pools, informal lending networks way they based on trust between people instead of credit scores from banks. And these structures way dem build outside the Babylon system, exactly because the Babylon system no gree dem enter show one amazing thing. Dem day stronger during bad economic times past the official institutions way block dem. You no go build $1 billion fortress just to guard an empty vault. If say nothing valuable day for the economic power of black communities, the system for no spend 4 centuries they build complicated legal, social, and financial structures just to stop from growing. The way dem take suppress way they so sophisticated, na itself proves say wetin dem they suppress big well. Make that one enter your head. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 22. The wealth of the sinner they stored up for the righteous. Now, I want make you read that verse, no be like some unclear spiritual promise about future way far, but read like an economic system. The wealth of the sinner they stored, right now, actively they gather for a particular place for a particular person. The transfer never happened yet, but the storage still they go on. The vault just a full, and the exact time for transfer done they written inside the design of the system itself. Now this one, Exodus 12, verses 35 and 36, they talk about. When Israel come at Egypt, the Israelites duet and Moses tell them and ask the Egyptians for silver and gold things. And for clothes, the Lord don make the Egyptians like the people, and dem give dem wet and dem ask for, so dem just carry all the Egyptians' things. 400 years of hard labor way dem extract, and for the night dem comet, the accounting just settle. No be small, no be gradually, but for one movement, the same people way donde for the economic bottom, for 4 centuries, just walk a comet, they carry the wealth of the empire, way hold them down. That one no be metaphor, oh. Now the refiner's economy, they do its final stage. Now this one I want make you see about the fire way they burn right now. When dem apply a refiner's fire to an economy, when jobs just disappear, when energy markets scatter, when stock portfolios lose value overnight, no they burn everything the same way. They burn according to wettin' things they made of. Assets way, dem build on speculation, on extraction, on suppressing true value. Now those ones be the dross. Now those ones they rise to the top and dem go just skim dem away. But assets way dem build on covenant, principle, community, trust between people, creative power, spiritual foundation, the ability to produce from nothing. Those assets know they melt under heat. Dem they become more visible, more clear, more pure. The candle way survive wind, no be say get luck. Not because dem build am different. And see what in the data donde show already, even with all this wahala for economy now. The work way AI they carry come at sharp. Now the ones way you just they do anyhow way no need too much thinking, way be like transaction. The kind work way dem expect human beings to do. To just they work like machine. They put data, they analyze the same thing over and over, and they talk to customers the same way. Now these kind work the Babylon system create for humans today do. But now, the Babylon system don't build machine to do am instead. But the work we machine no fit do. The work we need special skills way person learn through suffer, through community, through finding new ways to solve problems, through spiritual understanding, the power to build trust even when things scatter. Those kind work no day disappear. Dem day become more important every day. According to research from World Economic Forum on future of jobs, the skills way they grow pass for this AI time no be technical skills. Na skills way concern how you relate with people, how you day creative, and how you fit lead. Exactly the kind of power way 400 years of covenant community under pressure dawn they build inside you. This one no be coincidence. Now the refiner's economy way they separate the bad from the good. And when you sabi wetin you carry, when you understand say the wahala way day for economy, now no they spoil your value, but they show everything go change. Isaiah chapter 60 verse 1, stand up, shine, because your light dawn come, no be after darkness go, but inside the darkness. While darkness still they cover the earth, while heavy darkness still they on top people, for that same condition, dem tell you to stand up, dem tell you to shine, because darkness no be your enemy, darkness no wetin go make your light show well. After this video, you no go ever see economic wahala the same way again, you no go ever read say dem sack people and just a fear again. You no go ever look at the history of wettin' your people build even when things hard pass and just call na just survival again. Because no just be survival, na always preparation. And the preparation dawn ready to show itself. Stay with me because everything we dawn build so far, Joseph's plan, the refiner's economy, the covenant economic principle, I go now compare with the real pattern way day for every big person for Bible way God called to lead for Wahala time. And when you see how this pattern day repeat, steady from Genesis, reach Acts, the picture way go show go, complete well, accurate, and you no fit deny am. So the only question no go be, whether this thing real, the only question go be, you ready? You don't see the pattern? Because I need you to see no be just to feel no be just today moved by I need you to see clear like person way show map and now fit you find road. Person way go look at their own life journey and recognize things way dem dawn past before without knowing wetin mean. Make I explain for you straight. Every single person for Bible way dem choose to rule for Wahala time. Every person way dem put for the middle of a big historical change and give power to decide wetin go happen next. Dem pass through the same 3 stages before dem reach their assignment, no exception, for many centuries. For different cultures, for different books of the Bible, way different authors write, way no fit arrange the pattern, even if dem try. Stage 1, displacement. Dem separated dem from wetin dem sabi. Dem comet dem from comfort, from their position, from the place we be like home, sometimes with force, sometimes because of false accusation, sometimes because of things we just look like big disaster from outside. Joseph dem throw him inside pit and sell am. Moses dem pursue him go wilderness after 40 years of living like king for palace. Daniel dem carry him go Babylon as prisoner. Esther lose her parents and dem put her for another person house. For every case, the displacement look like disaster. For every case, actually get direction. Stage 2, preparation. For the dark, for the place we dem send dem, the pit, the wilderness, the prison, the foreign house, dem develop skills way the place of comfort no fit ever give dem. Joseph sabi everything about Egyptian government from inside. Moses spend 40 years for Midian. They learn about the bush where him go later carry 2 million people pass through. Daniel no gree chop the king's food way go spoil him body. And him come sabi pass all the big experts for Babylon 10 times over. Esther sabi all the inside rules of the palace way him go later use save him whole people. Eat. Nobody outside fit see all this preparation. No even look like say dem they progress, but everything they very important. The third stage when dem go appoint you exactly when Wahala burst. When the whole system around dem don scatter finish. When Pharaoh's wise men no fit do anything again. When the king of Babylon need person way go fit, read wetin dem right for wall. When dem bring out law, say dem go wipe out one whole people. Now that time, no be before the Wahala, no be after the Wahala, but exactly when everything don spoil finish for the system. The person way don prepare well, na him dem go carry put for the position way the Wahala need. This one no be mistako, happen like this 4 times. Na so the God of covenant day work be that. Na so him done day do since. Nay, this one be the plan. And now I want make Una do something way go change the way Una day see Una own life story forever. I want make Una look at these 3 stages. When dem move you, when dem day prepare you for secret, and when dem go appoint you for time of Wahala. And I want make Una ask Una self true which stage Una day right now? Because if you day watch this video for a time way dem don move you from your place, if your work don disappear, if the peace way you build don scatter, if the road way you plan no day for you again, then you no day for the first stage of bad thing way happen. You day for the first stage of appointment. The moving no be the main story. The moving na just the first line of a story way dem done already write the end. And if you day for stage 2, for the time of preparation, for secret, for the time way nobody around you fit, say you day grow, where you day build yourself for conditions way nobody go ever choose for you. Then you day for the most holy time for the whole 3-stage process. Because now for stage 2 dem, they build everything way stage 3 go need. You know fit jump you know fit find shortcut. You go pass through finish, and you go come out from the other side with something way nobody fit make any other way. Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17 say, any weapon way form against you no go work. Now, I want make Una read that verse with new eyes because many people they read like say be promise, say dem no go even make weapons, no be so it talk go. Talk say dem go form weapons, no say weapon go day, no say attack go happen. No say dem don deliberately build something bad and point for your side. And na then, only then, come promise say that weapon no go work. No be say no fit day, but no go succeed. Way mean say the weapon of economic Wahala way they push people to the side, a day real. The weapon of too much unemployment way no balance, a day real. The weapon of AI way they carry all the small jobs way be the main way for your community to get stable work. That weapon day real and dem day use now, but no should say go succeed. The result no come from the people way build The result no the same author way write Joseph's own result write am. The same author way write Moses's own. The same author way write Daniel's own. The same author way write Esther's own. And that author never lose case before. Make that one enter your head well now. Make I add one more thing before we reach where we day now, because one verse day for Bible way, most prosperity preaching don't come out all its real power by just making it about person's money blessing, and I want to give him back its full meaning. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18, remember your God the Lord, because na him they give you power to make money, and na so him they confirm his promise. The power to make money, no be the money itself. The power to create, the engine to build, that one the promise they confirm. That one the promise they protect. That one 400 years of systematic economic Wahala, no fit finish completely because its source no day inside the system way they try to hold down. You come from people way take nothing build something over and over again, even when conditions day set to make building impossible. Dem build Greenwood, Black Wall Street for Tulsa, Oklahoma. Dem builds strong communities for Durham's Haiti district. Dem build the Sweet Auburn Corridor for Atlanta. Dem build mutual aid networks and burial societies and credit pools and churches where they work like complete separate economic systems. And every single time the Babylon system burn am down, and really burn am down, for real, and with laws, and with the system, dem build again. No be say dem just strong for the normal way dem they talk am. Now the power of the promise day work for bad conditions. Na Deuteronomy 8:18, they run for the background of history, whether history books talk about AM or not. And right now, as this economic wahala they fast, as the jobs we need human beings to work like processing machines, they disappear, as the old ways of doing things they close, the powers way your people don they build for 4 centuries, no, they become useless. Dem they become the most important thing for this world. If this thing they touch your spirit now, if something inside you they recognize itself for wet we they discover together, I want make you stop small and drop comment. Tell me which truth touch you pass. Tell me which stage you day now. Displacement, preparation, or appointment. Tell me where you day watch from. Your city, your state, your country. Because I want to see the map of people where they wake up to this thing live and share this video. No be because I tell you, nah, because somebody for your circle they fear now. Somebody get that email this week, and Eno know how to understand wetin happen to them. Somebody they watch news and they read their own future for the stock numbers way they fall. Dem need this understanding today. Truth pass comfort. Send them after this video. You no go ever read economic news the same way again. You no go ever look at a time of displacement and just see only loss again. You no go ever look at the history of wetin your people build for impossible conditions and call anything less than prophetic preparation again. Because see wetin we done establish so far. The 3-stage plan a real and ide consistent for all Bible. The refiner's economy na principle, way dem don document economically, historically, biblically, the power from the promise to make wealth no fit day suppressed forever, because its source, no, day inside the system way day suppress, and the way dem day appoint people for the time of biggest crisis, no be coincidence, na method. Now, I need to take everything we don build, every layer of Bible, every historical pattern, every principle of the refiner's economy, and I need to put directly beside wetin day happened this week. No be last year, no be last month. Now this week, the job numbers, the oil price, the stock market, the headlines where you wake up to this morning. Because when the old writings and the current data they put side by side, and when you see wetin dem write 3,000 years ago, they sit directly beside wetin they happen live. The talks ain't a coincidence, no just weak. They scatter completely. Stay with me, because wetin I want to show you for the next part, the part of this video way, I believe say you supposed see today. No be yesterday, no be tomorrow, not today. For this exact week, for this exact time, for economic history, and ego change everything. Make I give you the numbers, no be because numbers now the main thing, but because the God way write the prophecy, na him still they control the data. And when you see them side by side, the ancient text and the current spreadsheet, the precision of the alignment will do something to you that no amount of preaching alone can accomplish. It will move the truth from your head straight into your bones. So let's start with the jobs in 2025. American employers announced 1.1 million layoffs, the highest annual total since the COVID pandemic year of 2020. According to the outplacement firm Challenger, Gray and Christmas, out of those over 54,000 were directly attributed by the companies themselves to artificial intelligence, not restructuring, not economic downturn. Artificial intelligence was explicitly named as the reason human beings were no longer needed in those positions. Amazon cut 14,000 corporate roles, with its senior vice president publicly stating that AI enables the company to operate more leanly. Microsoft eliminated 15,000 positions, with its CEO describing the move as entering a new era shaped by AI. Block, the financial technology company, cut nearly half its entire workforce, from 10,000 employees to fewer than 6,000, with its CEO stating directly that intelligence tools have changed what it means to build and run a company. And already in the first 2 months of 2026, over 30,000 additional employees have been impacted by AI-driven layoffs. The pace is not slowing down, according to the World Economic Forum. 41% of employers globally plan to reduce their workforce by up to 40% within 5 years due to AI automation. That is not just an economic disruption, that is Daniel chapter 2, verse 21, manifesting. He changes times and seasons, he removes kings and raises up kings. The AI revolution is not removing individual workers, it is removing an entire category of economic participation, the category that required human beings to function as processing machines inside institutional systems. It is removing the very jobs that were the primary entry points into financial stability for communities that were historically excluded from the upper tiers of institutional employment. And it is doing so with a speed and comprehensiveness that no policy intervention is currently equipped to address. Right now, today, as you watch this video, but here's the question that Daniel 2:21 demands we ask. If he removes, he also raises up. Oh, if one category of economic participation is being eliminated, what category is being elevated? If the jobs that required human beings to function as machines are disappearing, what kind of human capacity is the new economy calling for? Let that sink in. Now let's look at the oil this week, the week of March 3rd through 7th, 2026. West Texas Intermediate crude oil crossed $81 per barrel, its highest level since July of 2024, the reason being the Strait of Hormuz, the narrow waterway through which approximately 20% of the world's daily oil consumption passes, was effectively shut down following military conflict in the region. 4 vessels were struck in Gulf waters. Shipping companies halted passage. The energy markets responded immediately. Oil surged and everything connected to energy, which is to say everything, began its upward price movement. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell nearly 800 points in a single session. The S&P 500 dropped more than 1%. The Nasdaq followed Wall Street's fear gauge. The VIX hit its highest level since April. JP Morgan's head of investment strategy used a specific phrase to describe current market conditions that I want you to hear carefully. She called it a stagflationary mix. Inflation rising, growth slowing simultaneously. The worst combination an economy can face because the tools used to fight one make the other worse. That is not just geopolitics. That is Revelation chapter 18, verse 11, beginning to manifest. The merchants of the earth will weep and mourn over her because no one buys their cargoes anymore. When the trade routes that Babylon built its commercial empire upon become uncertain, when the waterways that carry the raw material of modern industrial civilization are suddenly unreliable, the merchants weep. Not because the system is being destroyed from outside, but because of the internal contradictions. The consequences of a system built on extraction and militarized control of resources are finally generating consequences that the system cannot contain. Make that one sink in, and I need you to hear this next part with all the seriousness. The communities that will feel the price jump first and hardest are the ones where them no even get money well before. When oil price go up, fuel price go up. When fuel price go up, the cost to carry food go up. When the cost to carry food go up, the price of everything for market go up. When market prices go up, the families way they spend most of their money on basic things, especially black families, according to Bureau of Labor Statistics data, go feel the squeeze pass. I know they pretend, say I know they real, but I need you to keep that information with something way the financial analysts for Bloomberg and CNBC no fit show you. Psalm 46 verses 1 and 2, God na our hiding place and our strength, a help way day always there when trouble come. So we no go fear, even if the ground shake and the mountains fall inside the sea. Even if the ground shake, that one no be just big grammar. Na clear talk say, the ground fit shift, say things way day strong fit spoil, say wet and everybody they rely on fit, no day reliable again. And the promise no be say ground no go shake. The promise day inside the word, so. So we no go fear. The strong part no day for economy, the strong part day for the hiding place, and the hiding place dawn day before market open and ego still day after market close. This one no be say we day run away with spiritual talk and a smart way to position yourself. Make I show you why. Now make we join the third point, the stocks. The Dow end the week of March 3rd to 7th fall by 3%, name be the worst for 1 week since April of 2025. The S&P 500 fall by 2% for the whole week. Analysts for big companies they openly talk say recession fit happen now. The word stagflation, way no day common for economy talk since the 1970s, they show for financial news more and more. And here is the information way the main financial news day report, but dem no even know wetin e mean. The jobs way dem they remove quick na first time office jobs, admin work, data processing work, and normal analytical work. These na the jobs way for the past 30 years na be the main way black graduates they enter professional work. These na the positions way they disappear past according to research from the Burning Glass Institute. First time job, chances for professional work downfall by 20% every year. The class of 2026 National Association of Colleges and Employers Day talk say dem they face the hardest job market. For new graduates for 5 years now, listen to how the system they talk about this information. They talk say show say black people no get strong economy. Day talk say na another part of the story say day affect some people pass. Another information way confirm say when America catch cold, black America go catch pneumonia. But that kind talk go make you believe one particular thing. Ego make you believe, say, the only way to get money na through the system way they spoil now. Ego make you believe, say, the jobs way they disappear, na the final place, no be just wetin dem they rely on. And Joseph's story no go let that talk stand, because this na wetin the information they also show, the information way no day for front page. Black people they start business more and more. According to Federal Reserve data, the number of businesses way black people own dawn increase well after COVID time. Black Americans, they start businesses past the normal for the country for many areas. The way them they help each other, the money networks way them build outside the main system, nay, because the main system no let them enter, those networks they work again for communities all over the country. That one no be just economics, that one na Proverbs 13:22 they show say the money of bad people they kept for good people. No mean say we go, just they wait for transfer. It means say we go actively change position as people of covenant. They come out from depending on the system way they just collect and enter the power to create way the covenant don't always give right now for real. As you day watch this video, this deep analogy way, I want make una carry for mind for the rest of this video and this whole season. Joseph, no just survive the pit na him be the interview process. The pit no be like say he just divert from him destiny. Now him be the first thing we dem need for because the work way they wait for to control food for the whole world during 7 years of serious hunger, he need a particular kind of person. He need person way dem don collect all him official papers from but still sabi how to they add value. Person way dem accuse for wetin no do, but he still hold him integrity. Person way dem don forget, but he still hold him faith. Person way don enter every level of Egyptian society, but he no belong to any of them, so he come understand all of them well. The pit na him make the kind person way the palace need, and this wahala for economy way una they face now, jobs way they disappear, fuel prices way they go up, markets way they fall. No just they happen to una anyhow. No be punishment, no mean say una day for the wrong side of history, na the pit be this, and the palace day come. But before I show una how the palace be, before I show una wetin they mean to get appointment when everything don scatter finish, I need to show una something way they happen right now. For the whole world, way go make everything way we talk today. No, just be like theory, but like something way they happen live. Because as the Babylon system they shake for the West, something else they build. Something way financial news people they report as economic gist, but actually be prophecy. And when una see when una understand wetin dem they build now for 54 nations and 1.4 billion people, una go understand say the appointment no just they come, don't already start. Stay with me. Imagine one woman for Accra, Ghana tonight. She be software developer, 28 years old. They work on contract for one company for London. Nobody say she must come out Ghana before she go see opportunity. But because the African Continental Free Trade Area done they quietly build the things way go make her talent reach global markets without her needing to leave her continent. She they build wealth with her own money, for her own time zone, inside her own community. She no be like person way run from Western economic system. She be part of something way dem they build side by side with something way no need Western system permission to work. Now imagine one woman for Atlanta, Georgia. She just finished long shift. She done tire the way people way carry too much load for too long they tire. No be only for body but for spirit, for the place where hope they stay. She put on the news and see market figures. She check her phone and see message for family group chat about another person way dem sack this week. She dey try hold her family, her faith, and her future together inside an economy we'd just be like, say dem design to make all three impossible at the same time. These two women no know each other. Ocean, they separate them and their daily lives totally different, but something way old past any border way them draw, for map, they connect them. Connected by blood, by covenant, by one prophetic thread way run from Genesis, reach Revelation and Adon, reach this particular time in history way both of them they live through. And wetin they happen between them, wetin they happen across the diaspora now, no be just cultural reconnection, na prophetic convergence. Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 21. I go carry the Israelites Komot from all the nations, Wadam Dongo. I go gather them from everywhere and bring them back. I go make them one nation. No be one place, but one covenant identity, reconnecting across the far distances way forced scattering create. And now, for this time of digital things and trade agreements for the whole continent, dem they find each other again with a speed way no oppressor from history fit ever imagine or stop. Make I give Una the data way nobody they see as prophecy, but he suppose be. The African Continental Free Trade Area now get 54 nations and 1.4 billion people inside. Their combined GDP now around $3.4 trillion. They build payment systems, trade routes, and economic structures way they work without Western financial people controlling them. East Africa they grow now at 5.8%, way fast past the average for the whole world. For just the past 2 years, 5 African nations don collect full control back from French money and army systems without long fight or needing permission from other countries. Dem just do 'em by standing firm and ruling themselves. That one no just be geopolitics, na Psalm 68 verse 31 they manifest. Princes go comet from Egypt, Ethiopia go soon stretch her hands to God. The hands they stretch, the princes they rise, for the exact time for world politics, when the system we hold them down for centuries, they face its own big problem. Egypt fall, Babylon scatter, Rome just finish from inside. And now, for 2026, the Oyinbo economic system weighed and build on top, taking African resources, African work, and African brainpower, Ide shake. No be one big blow, kazam, na the plenty wahala way don't gather inside Ide shake because of stagflation, because AI don't scatter things, because energy market no stable, and because the system we they claim say be for everybody, but Ide depend on oppressing most of the world people. No just make sense inside. And as they shake, as the traders they cry over their goods, something else they form. For diaspora, Black Americans they start businesses fast, even inside economy, we no favor them. For Caribbean, descendants they reconnect with their African roots through DNA research, bringing back their languages and cultural repatriation. For UK, Black British communities they build their own structures, media, money matters, education, way no need existing institutions to validate AM. Everywhere for the world, people weighed them scatter by the most serious forced scattering for human history, dem they find themselves again. No be through one big event, but through thousands of awakenings where they happen at the same time, each one they ginger the others. This one be like Ezekiel's Valley of Dry Bones, where they turn to army, no be one-time show, but na the slow, steady, unstoppable gathering of people, we remember who dem be and no go ever forget again. Now, I need to tell Una, the identity declaration, where this whole video don they build up to. We don pass through the data, through the Bible, through history, through the pattern, and now reach time to call out with the clearest, most direct language possible, what in all of 'em mean for you. No be for theory, but for your body, for your bloodline, for your calling. So hear this one. You no be refugee for this economic wahala. Let that sink in. Now you be the chosen person to manage what and go happen after Am. Dem no create you to just survive chaos. Dem create you to rule inside Am. That Joseph anointing, that special power to see patterns for crisis way others go call disaster, but you go call information, the power to build strong organizations for difficult places, the power to keep covenant integrity even when every system they push you to compromise. That anointing no be theory, it a work for real. It donde run for your bloodline through every generation way come before you, every ancestor way build something from nothing. We still worship inside system. We dem designed to break their spirit. We feed their families when the system say nothing. Dem build Greenwood and Haiti and Sweet Auburn, and then build again when dem collect those ones. No be say dem just they survive. Dem they deposit into you, into your capacity, into your spiritual and economic DNA. You carry curriculum, no be just trauma. Make that one enter your head. This one no be say when people go rise by stepping on another person head. Make I clear the way covenant elevation day happen for Bible, no day ever be zero sum. When Joseph day manage Egypt food supply, he save Egypt with Israel. He save the same brothers way betray he save the nations way come meet with empty hands. When covenant people day rise, he no mean say dem go destroy anybody. He just means say dem go correct a system way dem build on top imbalance, and correction by definition they benefit everybody way that imbalance harm. When dem lift the oppressed, the oppressor too go free from the burden of their own injustice. Justice no day reduce anybody, justice day heal everybody. But make I tell you straight, right now for this particular time, the world day enter a period where institutions go fail pass. The jobs way give economic stability for 2 generations, don they disappear. The energy systems way they power the industrial economy, don they get wahala. The financial markets way gather wealth by taking things out, damn they face the structural consequences of that taking. And for that kind of situation, for that exact situation, the people way sabi build without permission from institutions, way sabi produce value from covenant instead of certificates. We sabi maintain community when the surrounding infrastructure scatter, those people no be the most vulnerable for the room. Not in prepare pass. You no day behind, you day well positioned. You no be the last person to reach the opportunity. Now you be the first to understand wetin the opportunity truly need. You no day live through the worst part of your story. You day for the pit, way day before the palace, the prison way day before the throne room, the wilderness way day before the promised land. And the author of all those stories never write say, person go displace without an appointment waiting for them on the other side. Isaiah chapter 60 verses 1-3. Stand up, shine, because your light dawn come, and the glory of the Lord day rise on top of you. See, darkness dawn cover the whole earth, and heavy darkness day on top of people. But the Lord go rise on top of you, and him glory go show for your head. Nations go come to your light, and kings go come to the brightness of your morning. Nations go come, kings go come, no be because of your suffering, no be because of wetin you done pass through, but because of your light, because of the brightness of wetin they rise inside you. When darkness full everywhere around you, that one no be prophecy way far away, they talk about people way never born, na instruction for this week. For the person way they watch this video, now, for inside a season way resemble loss, but in a preparation true. Stand up, shine, the appointment no day come, make that one enter your head well, it don day here. And the only one thing remain to do with everything way we done find out today. We done build the case, we done gather all the evidence, we done call the pattern by name and trace, and from Genesis reach this week market data. Now time done reach to do wetin evidence alone no fit do. Time dawn reach to pray. No be small prayer way dem go. Just close with, but a full, serious covenant prayer for healing, for activation, for the breaking of every economic lie way dem don talk on top your bloodline, and for the positioning of everybody way they watch this video inside the assignment way this moment they call for. Come with me, make we pray. No be like people way they fear wetin they happen around them. No be like people way they watch the economy, they wonder if God don't forget them, but like people way just spend the last 1 hour to gather evidence. Scripture on top scripture, data point on top data point, pattern on top pattern, and way now understand with a clear mind way nobody fit collect back. Say wetin day happen for this moment no, be by chance. No be punishment, no be the final word. We day pray like people way know who get them. Papa Creator, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God way follow Joseph for inside the pit before follow for inside the palace. The God way lead Moses through 40 years of preparation for wilderness before open the Red Sea. The God way close lion mouth for Daniel, way position Esther for time like this, way never once start any displacement story without an appointment, wait him dawn right for the other side of We come before you today, no be with perfect faith, we come with honest faith, the kind way they talk say, I no understand everything way they happen around me finish, but I trust the one way understand. The kind way they talk say, the ground they shake under my leg, but my hiding place no be the ground. The kind way they talk say, the numbers they fear person, but you no be number. Now you write every number, every season, every turning point for human history, and nothing we happen to never surprise you. First, we thank you for our ancestors, for every man and woman way carry this covenant cross ocean way dem no choose to cross. For everybody way continue to worship God for field, for bush, For church way, no get fine glass and no AC. For whisper when the only whisper safe to talk. For every grandma way, pray for children way, she no go ever see grow up, trusting say the prayer go last, pass her breath, and go reach its target generations later. Nah, we be the answer to prayers way we no ever hear them talk. We they stand for the gap, way them open, with their knees for ground and their hands raised to a heaven, we hear every word, make we no forget that one. Make we no ever day too busy with the wahala way day now, so much so that we go forget how much them suffer, so that we fit day here to see this moment. We thank you for the preparation, for every season we resemble loss, but in a curriculum true. For every time them move us, we feel like say them abandon us, but in a positioning true. For every door we close and later turn to be a redirection, go another room where the closed door no fit ever contain. We thank you say you no day waste pain, we thank you say for your economy, nothing day throw away. Every hard thing go turn to building material, every wound go turn to wisdom, every pit in a preparation for a palace. Now we day beg, heal us, Papa God, heal the places where economic wahaladon settle inside our body as chronic stress, as high blood pressure, as the kind of sleeplessness would they come from carrying financial uncertainty for so long, say, I know even feel like crisis again. It'd just be like, say, in a permanent condition. Heal the wounds from generations, the poverty mindset Waydem install. By systems Waydem designed to keep us dependent, the scarcity thinking Waydem passed down, no be say our ancestors get small spirit. But because to be small, the only safe size inside a system where they punish black excellence. Heal the places where we learn today hide our light, where we learn today beg for our own capacity, where we learn to no trust our own sense, because the world around us tell us, say our judgment no fit be trusted. Heal the Jibij between the diaspora and the continent, between the Caribbean and the American South, between the British black community and the African immigrant community, between generations inside our own families, way process the same historical trauma differently, and sometimes even use that processing against each other. Join us together, Papa God. No be say we go be the same, but with the same covenant way connect Ruth to Naomi. Despite all cultural differences, the same covenant way make the Ethiopian eunuch carry scripture before Philip even see him for road. We belong to each other across every ocean way dem used to separate us. Restore wetin dem cut. We forgive, Papa God, and we day beg you to help us mean am. We forgive the systems way twist your word to justify bondage. We forgive the theologians way select and omit and mistranslate until the scripture way suppose confirm our dignity turn to weapon against us. We forgive the institutions, the churches, the schools, the financial systems, the media way teach us a version of ourselves way dem designed to limit us instead of to free us. We know forgive because wetin dem do good. We forgive because we know gree carry the weight of enter the assignment way they wait for us. We no go drag the chains of bitterness enter the palace. We release him here. We leave him for this altar and walk forward with our hands open. Now we break every economic lie way them speak over our bloodline. Every word way talk say our worth, not only wetin system decide to pay us. Every story way define our value by our position for institutional hierarchy way dem, no design to lift us up. Every message way enter inside us way talk say our creativity, our relational intelligence, our spiritual discernment, our covenant capacity. Say these things na soft skills, secondary skills, supplementary skills. Dem no be supplementary, dem na primary. Now the exact capacities way the emerging economy they desperately find and dem donde inside us since. We break every spirit of fear, way they activate when market numbers turn red. Fear no be our inheritance. Power na our inheritance. Love na our inheritance. A sound mind na our inheritance. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. We receive that inheritance now fully without apology. We break the poverty ceiling, the invisible limit way dem install no be by our capacity, but by how dem condition us. The inner governor way they slow us down every time we start to move towards the level of influence and resources we the covenant don't always make available to us. We break him for the name of the God way give Joseph the keys to Egypt's treasury. We break him for the name of the God way tell Abraham say his children go plenty like the stars. We break him for the name of the God way talk say, the wealth of the nations go come to you, no be small, no be drop by drop, but he go come with the force of a promise way to make before them even lay the foundations of the world. Now we declare say na us God choose. No be by political party, no be by institution, no be by algorithm or media story or cultural trend, but by the God of covenant way choose us before we even choose am. Way see our end from our beginning, way write our assignment before we even breathe our first breath. We declare say na royal people we be. 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 9. A chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession. We know they talk this one from pride. Na inheritance we get 'em from. We no work for this identity. Na inside we born am. And no system, no policy, no economic wahala, no matter how much them hate us for institutions, fit cancel wheat and God dawn set before all those systems even start. We day declare, say we be prophetic people. Say we day here now, no be mistake. We no just day watch history. We day take part for prophecy.
Ali tipo, para que amdagen in the
This awakening way day happen now for this video, for this community, for diaspora, for all over Africa. No be just social movement, na spiritual activation, the dry bones day connect. The breath day enter, the army day gather, and we day inside. We promise say we go build, no be just a dream. We promise say we go study, no be just a chop. We go invest for ourselves, no be just a spend money for systems we no day invest. Make we go back to day mentor the next Joseph for our community. The small pickin way they see things way nobody else they see. The young woman way dem they call her discernment, bad attitude. The young man way dem they treat his leadership like crime instead of to help him grow. We promise, say we go find them, we go call out wet and we day see for them. To talk wet and Pharaoh tell Joseph, I day see something for you way this time need. We day pray for unity, Africa and diaspora together, Caribbean and American South together, first generation and 10th generation together. We day pray for unity way no mean say everybody must be the same, but covenant people way fit no agree for many things, but agree for the one thing way important. Say the God of our ancestors day move, say the appointment na real, and say we go fit receive 'em better if we day together than if we day separate. And we day pray for protection, because the enemy of covenant progress no like this awakening. Every time people remember who dem be, the systems way depend on dem forgetting go start to fight back. We they ask for protection over everybody. We they watch this video over their family, over their money, over their mind, over their children. We they ask, say the same, God, way close the mouth of lions for Daniel, go close every mouth way, done open to talk bad, or limitation over the destiny of this generation. This one no be say one people go day above another. Make that one clear for the throne of heaven. This one about God restoring balance, correcting wet and bend, lifting wet and press down, so that the whole earth, every people, every nation, every community fit stand for the way God want them to be from beginning. When covenant people enter their assignment, Eno go reduce the world. E go make 'em better. Joseph save Egypt. E save the nations way come meet Am. E even save his brothers way betray Am. Now, so covenant elevation day work, they heal everybody way day around where they operate. So we go forward from this prayer, no be like people way just survive, but like governors, no be like refugees, but like administrators, no be like people way just pass through Wahala, but like people way the Wahala don't qualify for the palace way they wait for the other side. Amen. We done talk plenty things today, and I no want make you leave this video the same way you come. Because if you come with fear, if you come they carry the burden of job report and oil prices and market way they fall, and the small fear for this season way they feel like it they close in on you, I need you to know, say Wetin, we build together today no be just information, na framework, a permanent way to change how you see economic wahala, how you read your own history, and how you understand the time where you they live in. Make I bring 'em back to the main point one more time before I let you go. Jobs they disappear. Over 1 million people go lose their work for 2025. AI they finish whole job types. Small jobs they disappear every year by 20%. The ways we institutions promise stability for 2 generations they close. Oil price dawn jumped to $81 per barrel this week, and the Strait of Hormuz dawn close effectively. Energy markets dawn scatter for ways way they affect the price of everything. Family need to survive. Stocks day fall. The Dow dawn drop 3% in 1 week, and S&P 500 day lose money. The word stagflation day show for financial news for the first time in a generation. Analysts they openly argue about recession possibility for TV, and the Bible talk am no be with vague spiritual talk, no be with poetic story way need plenty explanation, but with clear, documented, historically proven way, the God of covenant dawn always operate. Bible talks say dem make you for this moment, no be to just manage am or survive am or come out of it beaten, but today in charge inside am, to be the Joseph for the room when Pharaoh's wise men no go get answer again. To be the person we go they manage the storehouse when hunger go come and nations go they come with empty hand. To be the one we see the pattern before anybody else because dem train you for tough situations way comfortable people no fit even try. That one no be just wish, na the three-step plan way day for all the big covenant leaders for Bible. Displacement preparation for the dark. Appointment when everything dawn scatter finish. You know the stage you day now. You feel am when I talk am. Now I need you to do something with Wetin, you know. First, if this channel never enter your subscription list, abeg fix am now. No be say subscribing na just normal thing, but because Wetin we day build here na continuous message every week. We go to use Bible talk about current events. We go to build the argument. We go to name the pattern so that you no go ever day surprised by any news again because you don't already understand the prophetic plan way day under turn on all notifications, no be some, all of them. Because the times way we day live in now they move fast. And I no want make you miss any small part of Wetin God day reveal now. Second, I need you to drop a comment now, and I want you to be specific. Type, I am built for this. Then tell me where you day watch from. Your city, your state, your country. Because I want to see where this awakening day spread. I want to see the map of people way no day run from this economic wahala, but they stand strong inside them with the Joseph anointing working for them. Atlanta, Honolulu, London, Lagos, Toronto, Kingston, Nairobi, Houston, Birmingham. Wherever you day, put your mark for the comments, because when person just see this video after 6 months, when dem day face their own tough time, I want make them scroll down and see plenty people from all over the world they talk say, I am built for this. That comment section go turn to testimony wall, and testimony na one of the most powerful economic and spiritual powers way day for covenant people. Third, share this video, but I want to tell you specifically how and why. No share am like say na just normal content, share am like say na lifesaver. Think about that particular person for your life now. Now wait, collect that email this week, way they awake by 3 a.m. They calculate numbers, way no they balance, way they see as their work they change because of AI, and they wonder if them still get space for what and go happen next. Way they carry too much worry about economy, way dawn start to affect their health, their relationships, their ability to day there for people, way need them. That person need this message today, no be tomorrow. Today, send am for your family group chat. Send them straight to that friend way call you last week, way sound more tired than normal. Post am for the community group, Truth Past Comfort. And the truth way we build together today get power to change how persons see their own story forever. Fourth, these are the specific things I want you to do this week. No be later, this week. Study the economic patterns way they inside Bible with the same seriousness you give to any other subject way important for your future. Bible no be just spiritual book, na economic blueprint. From Genesis to Revelation, you get more deep financial wisdom about cycles, about covenant productivity, about how community and plenty things they relate, past wet in most business schools they teach. Open am with that kind mind, and wetin you go find, go change how you they make decisions. Find and support one black-owned business this week, no be like charity, but like covenant economics they work. Every dollar way they circulate inside a covenant community before he come out in a dollar way they work according to Deuteronomy 8:18 principle. Wealth they generated and confirmed through covenant, no be through exploitation. You know they do person favor, you they activate a principle. Have the Joseph conversation with the young people for your life. Sit down with your pikin, your niece, your nephew, your mentee, anybody way still they young and they look the economy with confusion or fear, and tell them wetin we talk about today. Tell them say displacement no be defeat. Tell them say preparing for something when nobody they see you no mean say dem done abandon you. Tell them say the pit no be the end of the story. Give them the framework when dem still they small enough for am to shape how dem go build their whole life. You fit be the only person for their world. Who go tell them this one? No, just assume say another person go do learn one skill this week way artificial intelligence no fit replicate. No be technical skill, a covenant skill. Practice deep listening with somebody for your community. Facilitate a difficult conversation way need human sense to navigate. Mentor somebody. Create something original way come from your own experience and no algorithm fit generate. Lead a meeting with wisdom instead of just information. These are the capacities way the emerging economy they seriously need, and dem dawn day for your bloodline for generations. Develop them intentionally. Carry your finances, enter your prayer life. No be as last option when the money matter, dawn day scary, but as a normal practice of covenant stewardship. Joseph no just manage Egypt food supply, then go pray about AM. He day in relationship with God throughout every stage of the process. For the pit, for the prison, for the palace. Your money decisions, na spiritual decisions. Your budget, na theological document. How you allocate wetin, you get day show wetin, you truly believe about where provision day come from. Align your financial behavior with your covenant identity. Start that alignment this week and pray for Africa intentionally, specifically. The continent way get the largest concentration of covenant bloodline for Earth Day for the middle of an extraordinary moment of sovereign awakening. Wetin Day happened with the FCFTA, with the reclamation of sovereignty from colonial monetary systems, with the explosion of tech entrepreneurship across East and West Africa. This one, a prophetic acceleration way they happen in real time. Pray for pray for the leaders way they make decisions way go shape the next century. Pray for the young developers and entrepreneurs and artists and farmers way they build the infrastructure of the next economic order. Your prayer day connect the diaspora to the continent for ways way no trade agreement fit replicate. Now make I tell you wetin day come next on this channel. Next video, we go meet one woman way, do something way, no business school Dawn ever fully analyze. She operate inside the palace of the most powerful empire for Earth as a foreigner, as a member of a people way day under active threat of elimination. And she turned that position to the most important economic and political negotiation for ancient history. She no march, she no protest, she no wait, make them invite her enter the room. She prepare, she position herself, and when the moment came, she move with a precision and a courage way save an entire people. Her name na Esther, and wetin she understand about timing, about positioning, about the relationship between covenant identity and institutional access. It get everything to do with wetin them they call you to do right now for 2026. You know go want Missam, but before you come out, make I leave you with this one. You enter this video carry something heavy, the weight of a season way look like contraction, the anxiety of watching familiar structures become unreliable, the exhaustion of being told explicitly and implicitly say na, you be the most vulnerable person for the room when the shaking starts. You they come up with something different. You're leaving with a solid plan, a 3-step approach, that makes you see every setback as a step forward, every season of quiet preparation as essential training, and every moment of major institutional failure as the exact environment where God's chosen people have always been appointed to lead. You're leaving with the Joseph anointing activated and ready, the power to govern in chaos instead of just surviving it, the ability to see the pattern when everyone around you only sees the crisis. You're leaving knowing that the job's disappearing, the oil price going up, the stocks crashing. None of it is just happening to you by chance. It's happening in the exact sequence that Scripture described, and you are not a victim of that sequence. You are the appointed administrator of what God is building towards. Arise, shine, your light has come. The pit was your interview process, and you got the position. Now go and govern. This content is created for educational and spiritual reflection purposes. It is drawn from biblical themes, historical interpretation, and spiritual narrative. It is not intended to promote harm, exclusion, or hostility toward any group. If this message speaks to you, support the channel by liking the video. Share it with others, leave a comment with your perspective, and subscribe for more powerful biblical storytelling and faith-driven insights.